Caring for the needs of all your citizens can be tough as your village grows into a hamlet, then builds larger and larger neighbourhoods, expands ever more into a town and, well, let's see what the future holds. But for now, we need to care for our residents of all ages, and to do that, we're going to dip into the brand new free Eastern European region pack and cherry pick some houses and buildings that will perfectly fit our British build. If you're enjoying this series, a thumbs up would be fantastic of you, and also leave an emoji in the comments that shows me how happy you are that it's the weekend. So grab your cup of tea, sit back and relax as we continue to build and grow Kettlewick. Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of City Skylines 2 here in Kettlewick, of course. And I want to start off by saying thank you very, very much for all of your comments, your messages, your well wishes for my dad who's had his operation. It's been done, it was successful. I've been with my parents over the past sort of best part of a week. Helping out where I can, and it looks like he could be coming home today, which is great. It's Friday when I'm recording this. If a few things fall into place, if not, it's going to be Monday, but that's sort of out of our hands. But it's looking good anyway, so very pleased about that. So just wanted to say thank you to everybody. I will be disappearing off again to go and help, so videos will be a bit sporadic over the next week, but you know, I'm glad you understand what's going on. So anyway, we have some comments of some things that need fixing before we dive into the build for today. So why don't we take a look at our first comment. So the first comment was from Chris D. Wholly unsafe roundabout, Batman. You need to put the roundabout in the middle of the area that was available and move the road so they feed into it rather than trying to retrofit it into the existing road layout. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. So here we are with the train station that we set up last time. We're on the outskirts of the town here, and yeah, this is really bad. If you're coming left or wanting to turn left down Sheffield Street into the train station, there we go, good example. Really, really difficult. So there is an easy fix for this. I'm going to do two things. First of all, I don't like the fact that this is a roundabout. I want this to be one of our cul-de-sacs, because we know if we do that, they are just going to drive over the top of it, which is exactly what we want. So we're going to do that. We're going to move it over here. So I'm just going to squidge this up. So this road ends up being almost straight, which is fine. We'll just expand that down a little bit. I'll remove all the trees and things afterwards, don't worry. That's fine, curving into there. And then adding on to that, we're going to add a decal from G87. So type in roundabout onto here, and we should get... Oh, I had some filters on. There we go. We want one of these. A big roundabout decal in the middle. Excellent. And that looks much, much better. Much, much safer. And if they want to just drive right over the top of it, that is exactly what cars do. So thank you for that comment, for Chris D. The next comment was from Des Junk. Very apt name, because they say, not sure if you noticed, but at 3630, your garbage landfill is zoned over the access road. I think the landfill zone needs to be adjusted. Yeah, what happened was, this was all a little bit nearer to the road. I used Move It to move it back, and it's sort of gone a little bit winky wonky here. So what I'm thinking of doing is two things, because I also had a lot of comments about when you're coming down here on the train, look at what you can see. All you can see is junk. So let me just do a little something here to make this all better. There we go, much better. So now when you're coming along on the train, your view is blocked, which is great. And that should work all the way down to the end here. Yep, there we go. And if I turn around at the roundabout, zoink, and come back the other way, do you even get a little peek through there? You really don't. So excellent. Thank you for that comment, and thank you for that suggestion from everybody that commented about that as well. The next comment from Gengwis7461. I'm aware the bus station is in Jaffa Cake Crescent, but could you call it Double Decker Depot for more chocolatey fun? I think that's a great idea. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you for that name suggestion. And as always, any UK chocolate biscuits, cake, whatever sweets names that you come up with for anything that we build, let me know in the comments below, and I'll certainly consider them, because I love naming all these things like that. And the last comment suggestion for today is from what? Well, Imagine Gamer 8848, I think that's what you say. You need a random historical site that the town shows off through tours. Could be a castle, a Roman-built wall, a mansion that... Oh, I can't see the rest. Oh, there we go. A mansion that old royal family members used to live in and whatnot. I love that suggestion, and I've picked out a little piece of land over here that I think will be great for that. So I am going to do this. We're going to rename that to this, and we'll come back to that in a future episode. Right, let's get on with today's build. Fortunately, the rain is easing off. The sun is coming out. Fantastic. So first of all, I'd like to head over here. Here we go, to our little pub that we had out in the country, the Church Inn, and we tried to put a little pond in this little spot here. We flooded everything. It was an utter disaster trying to use the inbuilt tool for adding water in, probably down to me, but there is something else we can do if we dive into our decals and water surfaces, and I think this one of these at the end here, we can actually draw in some water. Let's just roughly put this in to start off with, just so you can see, and it gives us water surfaces like that. And with use of some of the other decals and trees and bushes, I think we could put some... Look, he says it's great. He's coming to have a look. I think we could put something nice in here. Okay, there we go. What do you reckon to that? I think that just looks absolutely fantastic. I'm loving these little leaves that you can pop on here as well. I just think that looks really, really cool. I might just try and take out some of the straight edges around there, make it look a little bit wibbly wobbly, but I think for now that is just absolutely brilliant. Okay, right, so what we're going to do today, our main big build, is I would like to build some sort of retirement homes. Oh, that was an autosave. Let's have a quick sip of tea. And there's two types of retirement home that I would like to build. So there's ones that end up sort of looking a little bit like this. So these are basically blocks of flats. But they would be used as retirement homes, perhaps for those that just a little bit more well-to-do and able to afford something like that. But also we're going to have what we would call bungalows, so lower ground floor houses. So for those that don't know, I think maybe most people would, but instead of the two floors like this, you would just have the bottom lower floor, and they would be supplied by the local council to those that they can live there. They pay a little bit of rent, or their rent might be paid for them. So we need two places for those. Now for the larger ones that are sort of a flat type design, I'm thinking of using a bit of land around here. We might even take a bit of this space here, and we're going to have a little bit of a complex. And then for the bungalow design, it's going to be a close built off of somewhere, and I want to use this area here. We might end up purchasing this tile, connecting this road up, and maybe this road as well, and building it in here. That is the idea. So why don't we jump over to the Eastern European pack and see what buildings I think will work. Okay, here we go. I've got all the buildings laid out. We're not going to go through them all. We've done that already. But as we mentioned before, there's a lot of buildings in here. This sort of brutalist architecture, the ones that aren't so colourful, that could, I mean, this could be a council offices building in a local area. So that is one to keep an eye on. That is signature building for the low density offices. But if we sort of move all the way along here to where we get to our zone buildings, so I'm looking for bungalows. I'm looking for ones that could be bungalows. And if we just move along, here we go. We do actually have some bungalow type buildings. This 1 floor high building, ignore the color. We can adjust that as we build them. We can take out like the white picket fence. We can make them look more British, even though at the minute they look very European. But this sort of different style of bungalow, rather than it being a council estate where they all look the same, we could use these different ones and pop them together. Not that one there. This one would work as well. We've got maybe something like that, which will be good. And then we've also got, of course, if we go into our residential props, the UK ones at the end. So using a lot of those is really going to help. So that is the idea there. And then for the sort of more well-to-do retirement home complex type thing, I mean, you've got these sort of buildings. These are mixed use, so maybe not that. If we sort of shiftify along here a bit, I was thinking maybe this type of thing. I think that's mixed use. Yeah, I want to find ones that aren't mixed use, if I can say the word correctly. These, I think. No, hang on, we've got them along here somewhere. I spotted ones that were perfect. These ones here, something like that. Very modern, very sleek. And that's level 5 medium density housing. Or we go a little bit further along. Yeah, we've got these ones here of various colors. Maybe not that one, this one here. Yeah, we could, I think, use those very well. Change the colors up a bit and get some nice builds going. Right, so let's head back to Kettlewick. Maybe let's start on the slightly more well-to-do retirement complex. I think that'd be a good idea. Right, let's see if we can find the buildings that I'm after. So if we just search in here for low rent, and on the filters I've got EE selected, and we've got some of these ones which are a little bit more basic. I think the one I want is level 5, so I'm going to pop level 5 in there. Here we go. This is looking more like it. I think it's these ones here. Let's just come down so we can have a look. Yeah, these are the ones, and there's a few of these which I think if they were sort of all coloured in a similar colour would look very good. Yeah, here we go. Excellent. And maybe not that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out some of these on a little area over here just so I can sort of grab them and move them around. In fact, I'll stick them on this island here. Okay, there we go. These are the ones that I'm looking at. So we're going to sort of piece these together into a complex over here. I don't think this piece of land is actually going to be large enough. I'm thinking that we are going to repurpose a little bit of this here because there's too many blocks of flats and high rises here. So let us remove some of these, which is gonna, oh man, how many people have we got living in some of these? Oh, some of these are level 5s as well, like 72 households in. Oh man. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm really sorry. What's our population? 19,000. Those can go, those 3 can stay. That one can move. This one is going to come over here and get added to another road. Let's just pick of that and bring this out at the back, and then we're going to repurpose that onto here. We might come back and do a little bit of parking and stuff as we go along. These two I don't mind because they're sort of at different angles from each other, and I like the way they're looking. Let's bring that one over there a bit. This I'm going to keep. This one here I'm thinking of removing. Yeah, let's get rid of that one there. Oh man, the people. Oh man, the people. That still doesn't help us have enough space, does it? It looks a bit better. We might just, I'm going to remove this middle one here as well. We just want things spread out a little bit more. We'll do something else with this area here, but what we can do here is if we just extend this road back, I think that is the solution to our problem. So let's do that. We'll pick a pick of that, and we're going to sort of bring that up here. We'll bring that straight back. Yeah, this is going to work better. And then if we curve this around, get that nice and straight, stop it now. 1, 2, 3, you're off. Excellent. There we go. Very good. And now we've got this whole section here, and this is more what I am thinking of. Let me just clear out all the trees. Okay, there we go. Now, the way that we're going to set this up is we're going to want some parking in the central area around where we've got this building. And the main road they're going to come off of, I'm going to say, is this one here. So let's maybe start with one of our parking roads first of all, which is not that one, which is this one, parking road, and 2-lane divided perpendicular. I always go for the angled one because I just sort of think that's a little bit easier to work with. Yeah, and we're going to sort of have that, say, up to here, and that's going to be the way in and out. So then our buildings are going to be coming off of that, although I think that that doesn't have any zoning. Let's just see if I pop that building up against there. Oh, it counts as being up against the road. Let's just have a look. Yeah, that's fine. So some people who have got the money pay extra They get the view across the river and the fields. Other people look over the car park. That is the way these things work. So let me just have a play around with some of these, see what sort of interesting design I can come up with, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, so already people are moving in. Oh, not to auto save. So I've managed to sort of match up a couple of the buildings this side. What was that? Disappearing item there. Another pocket caravan. I've got the ones lined up on this side. So if you go for the same style, you can sort of butt them up next to each other and they look much better. And then we've got this larger one on this side. What's the back look like? Yeah, that's all right. So I think that is going to be the complex. And then, of course, we can do a load of detailing around that. And I actually like the colour as well. I mean, I think that fits in really, really well with the area. And as always with these sorts of places, there's never enough parking for all the people that live there. So we're going to leave that like it is. How about we do a little bit of detailing? Well, there we go. I think this is looking pretty spiffing as a nice little retirement home. This is exactly what they look like around here. If you've got the money, you can buy yourself a nice flat in one of these, and you'd have sort of like a separate hall, maybe like this with a few flats in. It's got like a little dinner hall area somewhere for taxis to turn around in. We'll ignore that. Yeah, a little dinner hall area, a little room where you can meet up. Play cards, you know, that sort of thing, watch TV together. Got a little area around the back with the bins and little secret little thing there that people have been asking for a while. We might spot some more of those around the place as well as we continue growing here in Kettlewick. A little bit of grass, just a small bit with a small gazebo. I mean, you've got a wall, you've got some trees, you've got somewhere to sit and eat. You've got to ignore the noise that's the other side, but that's the way these places are like. And I'm sure those of you that live in the UK will know exactly what I mean. There we go. So that is for our older residents that have a little bit of money, but for those that are relying on help from the council for somewhere to live, which of course is a lot of people, then we're going to build an area for them as well. I don't need to lock these because they are all level 5. What have we got in here? Approaching 200 people in each of those, 128, 100 odd, 100 odd. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 800 odd people we've added. We've passed 20,000. Brilliant. Right, so, oh dear, ambulance has turned up. Yeah, not good. Oh, some of them are octogenarian motorbike riders. Fantastic. Right, so let's head on over to the area where I was going to do the other little estate, which is over here, and see what we can do with this. Now, I'm pretty sure we can afford to unlock that. We're making tons of money, so I'm going to unlock that. There we go. Excellent. We're going to connect these two roads up. So I'm going to pick the road. Why does it do that? Picker. Try again. Pick it. No. Third, fourth time lucky. Overlapping road. Oh, I've got it. We've got it. Excellent. Brilliant. And then I'm thinking about this one here, whether to have that. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to keep that one there. What I don't want is for that to become a cut through, because it's faster than the road that goes around the outside. That's where I want the traffic to go. At the minute we've got, oh my goodness, horrendous traffic jams. This is all the people moving in to our new build. This is what happens. Why they didn't bring in the train, I don't know. Good grief. What is holding them up here? It's this traffic light, isn't it? No, then they're coming through, then they're being held up by the bus. What happens when the bus goes? Or is the bus stuck? What is the bus doing? Are you broken down? You're full of passengers. Please go. Okay, we're going to look at this line. We're going to add more buses to this because we've only got 2. Let's double the amount of buses on there. It seems to me like that bus is stuck and it's holding everybody up. Oh man, I hate to do this. I hate to do this. You know what I'm going to do? Sorry everybody that lived in the bus. Let's get the traffic moving. There we go. That's how a bus should work. Then let's just have a quick look down here. Everybody's moving, which is good. Excellent. Let me just go a little bit further down. It's probably going to take a few minutes for all of this to go down. Let's keep an eye on that traffic. Heading off into the distance. Yeah, we'll come back to that in a bit. So what I'm thinking of doing is, back to over here again, is just connecting this road through here with like a really slow, I mean, the slowest road we've got, it's going to be like an alley, isn't it? I mean, we could do a gravel road. That might be good. Like it was some sort of lane. That's the idea. If I take that one off there, get that in the middle. So this is possibly a lane that was here before, and then other roads have been upgraded. There we go, like that. So that should be good. And then I want to sort of build around this area here. So some of this farmland is going to have to go back a bit. Thinking something like that. Then we need to remove some of these trees from here as well. There we go. Excellent. And then we're going to expand that road down there. Do I actually want... Now that I've done this, we're going to be having the houses coming off of this lane, aren't we? Which could be okay. Yeah, maybe let's do that. All right, okay. So let's find some of those bungalows that I was talking about. We'll pop them down here and then we can lay them out as we want them. So in the Find It mod, let's open up our filters. We want to keep the EE pack on. We actually want to go into housing. Here we go. And we want low building. So this one here, low. And we're going to type in low rent because I know they've got the name in there as well. Maybe not. I thought they did. If I turn that off. Low rent. Oh no, low rent was the ones we've just used, wasn't it? The larger buildings. No, we don't want low rent. We just want low. And then we want small buildings. Here we go. So anything that looks like a bungalow, I'm going to pop them down here and then we can pick and choose and work on the colors as well. And I'm also going to go for level 1, I think, on all of these. Yeah, so the ones we've got so far. And then that one. Yeah, and then this one is a 2-story one, so we won't go for that. There we go. Excellent. Let's have a check. Let's have a look. Yeah, bungalow. Nope, not a bungalow. We have an imposter in here. Can you leave? Okay, we'll try that again. Can you leave? Leave? Yeah, thank you very much. And we'll just move this one up. Good. That's what we want. So let's work on how we're going to have the layout of the close, and then we'll pop some of these in. Right, the area's pretty much done. What I'm going through is just locking these now all at level 1 because I don't want these to upgrade to anything taller. Plus, depending on some of them, I hover my mouse over it and all the trees come back again, and other ones I hover the mouse over and all the trees disappear. So I'll probably be able to go through and also add in a load of trees, which will be good in their gardens. And it's funny as well, the colours. Oh yeah, we've still got the colours to sort, haven't we? Yeah, it's because I'm looking at the roofs. So let me just go through and lock all of these, place a few trees, and then we'll pick some colours. In all honesty, you could leave them like they are, because any that are coloured don't stand out as being particularly garish, which is good. But I'm thinking it's sort of that council estate type feel. It's very rare they're going to be painting houses blue, green, bright yellow and that sort of thing. It's going to be, you know, this colour roof and then brick or whatever. I think that's all of them. Yeah, so let's take this one on the end here that we can see. Yeah, it's not going to be that colour. Let's take a look. So select the building. We've got the recolor mod, which gives us this little window at the bottom. The Devereaux family, absolutely loving living here, which is great. Well, Leighton is. Whether there'll be other people coming along soon, we'll find out. But really, I just would like a sort of a brown colour here. I was thinking if we go somewhere like that and then drop that down, or even a black, brown, there we go, look, something like that here. So it's almost like it's pretending to be wooden beams, but it isn't. I might just fiddle with that a little bit. And then this one here, which one's this? Come on, you're gonna let me, that's the actual, yeah, shiplap, is that? I don't know what it is, but grey was the colour I was thinking of. Sorry for the people that are living it. You will have permission to dye your house another colour if you like. Yeah, this is going to be black around the bottom. Yeah, maybe something like that. And this is almost giving like a metallic look, isn't it, around here as well? Well, it is raining, so that might be what it is. Yeah, maybe something like that. And then if we get all of them to be the same colour, right, should we grab this one and go like this? Should be okay. I think that'll, yeah. There is like a little hint of blue on some of them, which is fine. A little bit of character. That one looking like it's got to be a little bit too much character. Okay, hang on a sec. Let's grab the one at the end. There it is. Let's grab the recolor. Oh, okay. I guess you're keeping the brickwork then. Right, we're not going to mention it. That's fine. Every now and again, you'll get one with a bit of brick in there as well. But yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And then around here, I feel like this bit in the middle needs a particularly annoying tree that's going to get in the way when you're trying to get around the corner. Oh, hang on. Let's plop in a little something, something. There we go. Just something like that. Cool. Excellent. I think that's good use of that space there. What are we getting up to now? 21,000 population. Now back over here again. Now all the traffic has all calmed down. Look, everybody's pleased. Everybody's happy. Let's just whiz through here. This person's still waiting for an ambulance. They'll get sorted eventually. We do need some more shops down here, which is something that we're struggling with. And I was just thinking along the front here, just zoning in some mixed use. Here we go. Would just be a great idea. We'll get that to go around the corner. So that will take care of all of that. Maybe we won't. So that will just stay there. Just wonder whether we want to go any further with that. Oh, that's as far as it's going to go. All right, we'll let that zone in. And along here as well, we're going to do the same thing. Let's not take up all of that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. There we go. Mixed use, get some shops in. That's going to help the people that live here and everybody that's working over there as well. Cool beans. So now that we've been really expanding the amount of citizens that we've got, there's a few needs that are becoming glaringly obvious. One of them is, yeah, all the ambulances that we're needing. We're just not getting enough healthcare in our city. Let's just double check that our taxation, our services, that's the one, is up. Yeah, it's 100%. So we're going to leave that as it is. Let's have a look. There we go. Of what we've got going on. So we've got these two. This is the first one. This is only giving us, yeah, 6 ambulances. Can we upgrade how many that is? No. We can add extra patient capacity, but we can't add any more to that. This one over here, we can. That's only got 2. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so can we upgrade that without it messing anything up? Yeah, so that should now give us 6. So an extra 4 ambulances, which is basically it. Oh, we don't have the operating districts selected in here. I want that only to stay up here. Oh, we do. It's got it all up there. Yep, I'm an idiot. That's fine. But I do think we need another one. I would like to have a look at, so if we just jump into here, the EE one. We've got a medical clinic. What does that look like? Is that going to be too big? I mean, that is pretty much like a hospital, isn't it? Which will be good. Or we might just need to unlock and get a hospital in here, which is going to be another node. If we come into here, yeah, hospital. Let's unlock that. And what does that make available to us? Wow, an absolute ton of buildings. So let's take a look. Some on the hospital. I really want one that's going to give us a lot of ambulances but not be too big. No, I mean that one, that could be a hospital in the UK, absolutely no problem at all. Gives you 9, and the EE hospital as well. Ooh, that gives you like 24. I think we're going to go for this one. I'm liking that. Now we've got to find a good spot for that that's a little bit more built up. I'm wondering whether we could start making use of some of this land over here by the shop. It would mean buying another square, but I'm thinking a road up here and a hospital complex outside of town. That looks good to me. So let's buy this square. We're still making tons of money. Oh man, we have to buy 2 squares to be able to get access to the road, because I want to come off of this road. Unless we come off of this road. Let's just have a quick look at what we're doing here. Yeah, I don't really want the traffic from here to mix in with that. We could bring another road off of Highland Street and bring that in, and then we only have to buy that square. Let's do that. Yeah, let's just... Thank you very much. Let's just grab some of these roads and just see what they sort of look like. So if we came straight off of there, I mean, in real life, what you would have then is traffic lights on there. So all the other cars and vehicles would stop to let them out. So that wouldn't be too bad. I'm just going to draw over the top of this surface is the word I'm looking for. And we'll just sort of take it as it comes, and we can remove that if we want. If I just go straight back like that, and then we pop it on top of there. Let's maybe not go too far back. We'll go up against this field. Hey, milestone 10, small city. Flipping heck, Kettlewick is growing. Got a load of rewards and things there. Oh, the Maison de Savoie numérique. Yes, we're not going to be using that in our city. Oh man, I didn't even check how much that cost. How much did that cost me? Good grief, 1.8 million. Well, I'm glad I had enough of that. But look at this thing. Look at this thing. This is absolutely perfect. I do want to put traffic lights on there. So let's jump into here and do that. That's going to help them getting in and out. I'm also going to upgrade the end of this to, there we go, asymmetric. That'll be good. And then I'm just, oh, there we go. There. Oh man, the water. Oh, good gravy, the water. We'll have a look at that in a second. Well, let's have a look at it now. Oh man, costs are rising. Let's do 100% on there. Let us take a look in here. How far out are we? So water availability is high. And I don't know why it does that. It's like this one here, it says overloaded. And these ones here probably say the same. I don't think we can upgrade these. That can't be upgraded. What's that one do? That's just a platform on top for sightseeing. Come and see all the places that don't have enough water. This one here can't be upgraded. No, I'm going to add another one of these over here. We're going to have it part of this complex when we start to build it out. I'm going to do that for now and just hope that that solves the problem. That solves the problem. Okay, and we're still making money just about. Everybody's getting happy. They're so happy. We need to charge more rent. There we go. So they're going to be heading out, which is good. Hopefully dealing with all of that problem. But the other problems that are going to start hitting us is our education, because we just don't have enough. We really don't have enough. Elementary school, eligible 6.7 thousand, capacity 2.6. It's a weird way of saying it, I know. We've got no college, no university. Let's just have a look. I mean, this has been upgraded so much. We could upgrade it more, but it's like ridiculous. This is our secondary school. That's okay. This is our primary school. I mean, that's full up. They're basically the same anyway. What, is this the only elementary school we've got? That one there. What? Seriously? Oh, we've probably got a couple over here. What were these ones here? So primary school, that's full up. And that one's full up as well. Elementary school. Oh, mama. So, yeah, we need to spend a bit... Sorry, that was a bit loud. We need to spend a bit of money on some elementary schools. So maybe if we can squeeze one in over here, that would sort of care for all of this area. This is the urban primary school. I'm just thinking whether we could run that off the road at the back here. Yeah, I think that would be good. Let's do that. Actually, I'm going to put it down first. And oh no, grief, not that one. And then we'll work on UK. This one here. Yeah, we'll do that. Then I can move the farmland around it. Yeah, and then we can upgrade that. So that's got 500. So if we add that on, that's going to give us another 500. Yeah, because that's going to fill up super quick. That's going to give us another 50. Yeah, we'll do that as well. Excellent. So that will hopefully help this area. I'm also going to select operating districts here and Quality Crest, Hobnob Heights. They would come over. Do you know what? I mean, all sorts of fields is like these two. Actually, these two could do with their own one. Now we're losing money. What's the budget on our services for education? 100%. Okay. Yeah, we might just have to do that and just hang fire and try and balance the budget. Are you like really happy about a load of things? You're not happy about the high taxes? I mean, I hate to say this, but we're going to like up that. We're going to up this. We're going to up that. And that's already on 14%, just so we can make some money. But you're so happy with everything else that I'm providing. That's only given me an extra 1% of unhappiness. So I'm pleased about that. And then I think we're going to add, I'm going to just look at the EE. There's the small EE elementary school. There's also the elementary high school, the EE high school, I should say, that matches it. 40,000. I don't know whether this gets any upgrades, but this is a nice looking building that I think would go really well with the school. I don't think I've got the space to do both. Oh, they're complaining about pollution. I might just utilize a bit of this space up here by the river though, where we've got these blocks of flats, to give that little elementary school. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. You come and move here, you got a school right by it. Doesn't have, oh, it does have upgrades. Beg your pardon. An extra 90 students. We'll do that as well. That'd be really nice. Let's just have a quick look at this air pollution. Do you know what I'm going to do? If you're moaning about the air pollution, is I'm going to grab you and I'm just going to move you down here. And hopefully that's away from the air pollution. No, don't do that. I don't want anyone else there. Thank you. Goodbye. Yeah, maybe you'll think about that for a while. And then these ones here, I'm going to move them down and we'll just see how it goes. If they don't like it, I was going to say, sucks to be you. Just don't suck in the air pollution. That'll be good. Yeah, we might have to do that for now. And then I think we're going to have to try and save up a load of money to then get our other education needs taken care of as well. Yeah, for all, well, I mean, this is elderly people living in there, but of course we know in the game it's going to be young people as well. And this is elderly people supposed to be living in here, retirement type bungalows, but we know it's going to be young people as well. So, yeah. So the aim was to care for the needs of all of our citizens, and we've done that, and would you Adam and believe it, there's even more needs that we need to care for. So to see those, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this one, and then check out the next video on the screen. Be back here very soon for the next episode of Kettlewick.